Welcome back to Mystical Heart Tarot Readings. This is your message from Spirit. It is a general reading for the collective, so it may or may not resonate. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Let's see what we get. Keep in mind, we've got some planets in retrograde, so Mercury being one of the big ones. Pluto, several others. You can check out my community tab. I have the calendar up for the month of July that lets you know what's going on astrologically. Just open it up because it doesn't show if you don't open it up that the last planet that is actually not recognized in the book that I have is Chiron, and it's going to be going retrograde at the end of the month. So by then we'll have 5 planets in retrograde. So if you're feeling that heavy feeling like I have been, you'll understand. Let me put them closer to get these closer together. These are bigger cards, I remember. All right, what do we have here? So we're going to look here to start with the Palace of Cups. The Palace of Cups is your environment regarding your emotions. It's not just your emotions though. The palace also encompasses all of your relationships, whether it be somebody you're in a romantic relationship with or just somebody that's just an acquaintance. That's what this card encompasses. The wheel of over here being in reverse is about setbacks. There may be setbacks when it comes to someone that you're connected to. History repeating itself. In regards to something associated with someone you're connected to. Here we're dealing with, so it looks like we might be dealing with a lot of anxiety. afraid that something that someone has done in the dark is now going to come to light. And perhaps that person will be feeling like they're out in the cold. So somebody has done something, somebody has hid something from others in darkness. Now, this is the moon. If it were upright, I'd say here we have a full moon. It's in reverse. We have a new moon coming up tomorrow. Or actually, wait a minute. Today, the 24th. We have a new moon today. So perhaps today, something that was hidden in darkness is going to come to light about somebody that you're connected to. And whatever it is, there's anxiety. Somebody here is dealing with a lot of anxiety. They're overthinking, they're stressing out about something, about communication. Did they say something? Are they hiding something that they don't want you to know about? I'm not saying that it's something that's not true, but it might be something that would be embarrassing if it comes out, and it's going to come out. And as I said, this could be history repeating itself. So is that person going to feel like they're out in the cold when this gets revealed? Because now's the time that stuff like that happens, when all these planets are retrograde. This is what we're seeing in public. This is what is publicly seen. What's taking place that we don't see? Somebody's focusing on their life. They're focusing on how they can stop feeling this despair that they're feeling and start focusing on becoming productive again. Oops, I have two here. All right. We're going to take these two together. And we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Pentacles upright. So this is somebody younger that's finding it challenging to maintain this balancing act. They're working on, I don't know, maybe they're hiding something that they're working on. Something new. This could be two relationships, and possibly they don't want the people to find out about each other. And this person's finding it challenging to maintain the separate lives. Somebody might be living two lives, a double life. We have a lot of pentacles here on the board. I'm going to pull one more because these two came out together. These two came out as though they're working together. Oh, This one is hollering at me, so I'll take it. And it's, again, this is communication, so this is about having to make a decision. Someone that is a decision maker has to make a decision. Yeah, they have to make a decision here. I feel that what's been hidden in darkness that's coming to light is the fact that somebody is, now this might be a lot specific, but perhaps somebody is keeping two connections. Maybe these two connections don't like each other. And so they're keeping they're working hard, and they're finding it challenging to maintain these connections without the connections finding out about each other. And perhaps this person has to make a decision regarding this. In fact, I'm pretty sure they probably will have to make a decision, because here, this is what they've been hiding. The fact that they're communicating with two people, perhaps, that are not friends, that don't like each other. And sometimes that happens. People have connections. I'm going to call them connections for lack of a better term, because I don't like saying relationship. Because when I say relationship, people's automatically jumping to romantic relationship, and it's not necessarily that. People can have friends that don't like each other. It's not an ideal situation. There may be some circumstances where it's necessary that they have these two connections, even though they don't like each other. But this person's finding it challenging maintaining this. And I feel that here they're having to make a decision, an honest and fair decision. Oh, I'm not sure he can see all the cards. Let's pull them up here. I'm not sure they're going to be able to make an honest and fair decision here. And I say that because of this card. They may have been down this path before and made the wrong decision. And so, again, they may need to really think hard. You don't want to make the wrong decision. And right now, we're in Mercury retrograde. So, if this is you and you're in this position where you're keeping it from others, it's coming out. The fact that you are connected to a person, people that don't like each other. It's coming out. It's causing you anxiety. And so think really hard on your decision. And make sure you make the best decision possible, considering Mercury retrograde. Because we don't always think clearly during this time period. Think before you speak. I say that every time we go into Mercury retrograde. We should do that anyway, regardless if Mercury's in retrograde or not. Because sometimes people shoot their mouth off and hurt people's feelings when they may not mean to. We're all guilty of it. Everybody. At some point in our life or another. But I feel whoever this is has done this before. We had this one come up, I believe, the last time I did this reading. Playfulness. Bring playfulness and fun into your life. And I do believe I pulled that same card the last time. So I'm just going to pull one right off the top. An extra one. Positive thoughts. And that goes along with this Queen of Swords. Positive thoughts. Your thoughts shape your reality. And they do. Keep them positive. I send much love and many blessings to everybody. As always, I'll see you back next time. Have a wonderful day.